Hola mis pensadores de inglés, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén súper bien. Si aún no me conocen, mi nombre es Kyle. Y aquí en mi canal, Pensando Inglés, ya saben que les traigo inglés real y comprensible para ayudarles con su inglés. Hoy voy a hablar de un tema que para mí es interesante y es si existe el destino o todas las cosas pasan por casualidad. Empecemos. Okay, my friends, hello again. My name is Kyle. You already know. You know that here in my channel, Pensando Inglés, I bring you guys real English that you can understand. Real English that you can understand to help you to improve o mejorar your English. So today I am going to speak about a topic that I think it is very interesting. And it is something that I have thought about many times, okay? I think about this often, a menudo. Is destiny, destino, or fate real, okay? So is destiny real, and all these things in our lives, they happen for a reason, following a plan? Or is it all for coincidence, casualidad? Things are just happening all around us with no reason, sin razón. Which one is it? Well, that is what we are going to talk about today. Here we go. So, religious people, they think that there is a God, un Dios, a God that is controlling all these things, okay? He is giving us these experiencias, to prepare us for the next step, siguiente paso, okay? The next step in our lives, okay? He's giving us these lessons and experiences to make us stronger, okay? That's so that we can continue, okay? So we can keep going, getting closer and closer and closer to what his plan is for us, okay? Because religious people, they think that God has a plan for all of us, all right? So that's the religious point of view. Non-religious people, they think that everything is happening without a reason, okay? Just a coincidence, casualidad. They think that all of this is going on around us without reason, okay? It just happens. Not everyone who's not religious believes that. But a lot of people who are not religious, they think that it's all just an accident, okay? It all happens. It all just happened. And that's why we're here. So, what do I believe? Well, this is not going to be a video on religion. If you guys want to know my thoughts about religion, I did make a video about all of my views and beliefs, thoughts, and opinions about religion. It's on the Patreon, and for $4 a month, you guys could get access to that video and a lot more content that's growing and growing and growing, okay? And I talk about some crazy things on there, okay? Some real English, all right? So today I'm not going to talk about religion. I am going to talk about destiny, destino, or fate. And if I think they're real, and some examples that I have of things that have happened in my life that could be proof of destiny, okay? So I'm going to tell you guys about a series of events that have happened in my life that have brought me to this moment here where I am sitting here and speaking with you guys on a YouTube channel, okay? So I want to start by saying I love to do my videos on this channel. I love to talk to you guys. I love to help you guys. And I love what I'm doing here, okay? This is my favorite hobby. This is part of my job. I love this. But if you met me when I was younger, era más joven, you would not believe that I would be able to do this, to sit in front of a camera, to speak with confidence, positivity, and happiness, okay? Because when I was younger, when I was in high school, okay, and in school, I was not the way that I am now, okay? I was quiet, very quiet, almost shy, okay? Casi tímido. If you saw me walking around in school, I was not smiling, I was not talking with people, okay? Now I had a couple of friends, I had amigos, but I was not outgoing or extrovertido, okay? And now I sit in front of a camera and talk, okay? So I'm very, very different now. But all of that changed after high school, okay? I think you guys say for high school, escuela secundaria, okay? So when I was 17 or 18 years old after high school, this changed, all right? I did bad. I did bad in my last year of high school, my senior year. I did bad with my grades. So the principal told me, he made a deal with me, okay, un trato. He said, I'll let you graduate and do the ceremony, but you have to come back, volver, you have to come back during the summer, verano, and take one more class to get your diploma, okay? The diploma is como el certificado, okay? That you finished high school. So I had to go back after I graduated and take one more class. Now what class was that? Speech, okay? Speech, where you had to speak in front of everybody, en frente de clase, okay? So here I am, somebody who is quiet, okay? Very quiet, tímido. And I have to go back and take speech class and give speeches in front of the classroom. So when I went back, now I was the oldest, okay, el mayor, because I already graduated. And these were younger people in the class, and all my friends were gone. I did not know any of these people, so I said to myself, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna have fun, and I am going to say things that I think are funny, ha ha ha. Okay, so that's what I did. The first day we had to stand up and introduce ourselves, presentarnos. So I started saying whatever came in my head that I thought was funny, and everybody, todo el mundo, everybody laughed, ha 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 ha. Okay, and this was crazy to me because my whole life I was quiet. Shh. I was quiet, okay? I was not confident, no tenía confianza. But that day I found that I have a gift. I have a gift for speaking, okay? I have a gift for speaking in front of people, okay? For expressing myself. And if I had not done bad in school and came back to that class, maybe I would have never found out about this gift, okay? So that's the first part of this that I think could be an example of fate or destiny. Because if things did not happen exactly how they happened, then I might have never found out that I have a skill, una habilidad, un don, for speaking in front of people, okay? For expressing myself, for making people smile and laugh, all right? And it was very special for me to find this out, to see all these people in front of me laughing, ha ha, clapping, yeah, Kyle, okay? It was really special for me. It was a special moment in my life, and it gave me a lot of confidence. So the next step, siguiente paso, that brought me here, okay? This was 10 years later, 10 años después, 10 years later after I took that class, okay? So at this point, I already broke up with my son's mom. We were not together for 2 or 3 years, okay? I was single, soltero, and for a long time, I was not dating, okay, saliendo con chicas. I was only enfocando. I was only focusing on taking care of my son, trying to protect my son and do the best I could and be a good dad. But you guys know, everybody knows, it's hard, it can get lonely, okay? So I decided, after being single for a long time, that I wanted to meet a woman. I wanted to find a good woman. So I got on a dating app, una aplicación de citas on my phone. I saw a girl that I thought was beautiful. I wanted to talk to her. I sent her a message, and we started talking, okay? We started to talk back and forth. It seemed like we had chemistry, como química, so we decided that we were going to meet each other, okay? So I told her, hey, meet me here on this day. We'll meet up, we'll talk, we'll have a good time. She said okay, she was happy. And then I sent her the address, ubicación, and she said, oh no, something's wrong here. You sent me an address for Indiana, but I live in Michigan, okay? Michigan is the state that is on the side, al lado of Indiana, okay? So it's a different state. But she lived in a city with the same name as my city, okay? So 2 cities, 2 different cities with the same name in different states, okay? But I should never have met this girl, okay? But something told me, go ahead and go meet her. Drive to Michigan and meet her anyway, okay? So I went to meet her, We got along well, and eventually we got together, okay? We got together. She was my girlfriend. She speaks English and Spanish. She's Mexican. She speaks English just like I do because she grew up here. But her parents, her mother, does not speak English. So, I learned Spanish to be able to spend time with her family, okay? I learned Spanish because I was surrounded by a bunch of Mexicans who spoke Spanish. That's why I learned. But the crazy thing about this, why this seems like me parece como destino, why this seems to me like destiny, is because I should not have met this girl, okay? On the application, so I should never have met this girl, okay? Because there's settings on these applications, okay? And you can choose how close, cerca, you want to meet people, okay? So for example, you could say only, I want to meet, quiero conocer, people that live within 5 miles from me, muy cerca. Or you could say 10 miles, 20 miles. I know you guys use kilometers, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So I had it set that I would only meet people who lived in my city, okay? Close, 5 or 10 miles. But because my city and her city have the same name, somehow there was a mistake, un error con la aplicación, and it matched me with her. So I should never, never have met this girl. There was no reason that our two paths, caminos, should cross, okay? But it happened. It happened por suerte o por destino. So I met this girl, I started learning Spanish, and I found out that I have another passion or gift, okay? I have a passion for learning languages, a passion for meeting new people from different cultures, and for experiencing their cultures and experiencing their lifestyles, the way they live, okay, the way they think. But it all happened by meeting a girl who I should never have met, okay? And that relationship did not work out, no funcionó, okay? I made a video about this relationship in the past. You guys go check it out in my series. I have a playlist, lista de reproducción, of relationships, okay, relaciones. I think it's number 7 on there, okay? And it didn't work out. That's okay. I wish her the best. And to tell the truth, I hope that one day her mom, su mamá, sees my videos and learns English with me, okay? I really hope so. But we didn't work out, and that was important. It was important for my journey that I'm on right now that we did not work out, okay? So she and I, we broke up, and then the next step happened a little while later, okay? Later, after that, I met another girl, okay? I met a different girl. I met a girl from Colombia who in that time did not speak English, okay? And this is just insane, okay? I met a girl from the other side of the earth. I should not have ever met her, but it just so happened that she came to the United States right after, después, I learned Spanish, okay? So I should never have even seen this girl, and I should never have been able to speak to this girl, okay? But things happened exactly perfectly right that I knew how to speak Spanish. I met this girl from all the way on the other side of the world right when she came to the US, okay? So is that a coincidence? Or is that fate or destiny? Okay? Now, how she comes into my series of events that leads me here. First of all, my Spanish improved, mejoró. It improved very much with her. Okay, it improved a ton when I was with her, speaking Spanish with her. And another thing that I learned with her is how to speak like this, okay? I know how to speak like this because I spent hours speaking with somebody just like you who is learning English, okay? So I had to learn how to speak like this, clear, slow, all right? Explaining things, explicando cosas. I had to learn that because I had somebody in my real life who was learning English and I was trying to help her. So I learned how to speak like this so that you can understand me by meeting this girl. Okay, and There's another thing about this girl. They say that behind every successful man is a great woman, or whatever they say. But she really had a huge impact on the channel, okay? She taught me how to use the cameras in ways that I did not know. She taught me about lighting, luz. You have to put your light here and it'll give you cool shadows over here, okay? She taught me a lot about grabando, okay, about photography. A lot of what I know about filming is because of her, thanks to her. And she has been in so many videos with me. She has given me so many ideas for videos, okay? She is really a huge part of what Pensando Inglés has become today, all right? She helped me very much. So she helped me to learn how to speak like this so that you can understand me. She helped me to learn how to use my cameras, okay? How to use my lights. She taught me that. And the most important thing that she taught me, or the most important thing that she did, was she made me believe that I could do this, because she believed in me, okay? She believed in me so much and always told me she believed in me. She knows I can do these things. She made me feel like a giant, un gigante, okay? She made me feel like I was already the great man that I want to become. And that's the most important thing, okay? She gave me that extra little bit of confidence to really think that I could do this, all right? I really believe that I could help a lot of people, and a lot of that is because somebody believed in me, okay? Those were the steps, pasos. Those were the steps that led me to here, okay? And if you cannot already tell, if you don't already know by the way that I am talking that I believe in destiny or fate, yes, I do. I do, because there have been so many things in my life that were almost impossible, okay? Almost impossible. To meet this girl far away, who I should never have seen on the application, who just so happened to be Mexican with family who did not speak Spanish, okay? To back in high school when I took that class, when I learned that I like to speak in front of people and to make people laugh and smile, to meeting the girl who didn't speak English at that time from all the way on the other side of the earth, okay? I feel like all these things happened to bring me here, okay? So that's why I feel good about what I'm doing. I feel like I'm walking the path that I am supposed to walk. And I'm very happy and excited to see what the next step of fate is, okay? And also with all the difficult things that have happened to me, the hard things, the bad things, I feel like, yes, those are lessons that I needed to prepare me to be strong for what's coming, okay? Because it's not easy to do all these things, to try and become successful. It's not easy. It's hard. You have to balance a lot of things at once, okay? But there have been hard things that have happened to me that are making me stronger, making me smarter, all right? So that's why I believe in destiny. I believe in fate. La tarea de hoy, mis amigos queridos. Tell me down below, do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in fate? Or do you think it's all just accidents, okay? Everything's just happening by coincidence, casualidad. Tell me down below. Okay, I hope this video was useful for you guys. I know I talked a lot because this is something I'm passionate about. So I really hope it was useful. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Happy Friday, my friends. I hope you had a good week, a good positive week. Hope you listened and watched some good English. I appreciate you all very much. Until the next time, my friends, como siempre, muchísimas gracias por ver y nos vemos pronto.